Hello everyone. For today's presentation, I will be talking about Cabinet Djuanda. But before I start talking about the topic of today's presentation, I'll be introducing to my group members. They are Amelia, Anisa, Rana, and myself, Khansa. So what is Djuanda Cabinet? The Djuanda Cabinet was the government's final cabinet after Alisa Stromijoyo's second cabinet before switching to a parliamentary system. The Djuanda Cabinet was established on 9th of April 1957 and served until 5th of July 1959. This cabinet is known as a second cabinet, which refers to a cabinet whose ranks are not filled by members of specific political parties, but rather by figures who are experts in their fields. This government is commanded by Djuanda Kartawijaya and his three deputies, Mr. Hardy, Idam Khalid, and Dr. Leimana. Next is the cabinet arrangement. The cabinet arrangement consists of 18 important people which hold the most powerful power in the cabinet arrangement. I will mention the name one by one. The first one is Djuanda Kartawijaya. He is the Prime Minister and Minister of Defense. Second is Mr. Hardy, the Deputy Prime Minister 1, Idam Khalid, the Deputy Prime Minister 2, and next, Dr. Subandrio, the Prime Minister of Foreign Affairs. Number 5, Sanusi Haryadinata, which is the Prime Minister of Home Affairs, G.H. Menkom, the Prime Minister of Justice, Sudibjo, Prime Minister of Information, Sutikno Slamet, Minister of Finance, Sadir Wario Jawanagoro as the Prime Minister of Agricultural, Prof. Dr. Sunarjo as Prime Minister of Trade, F.J. Inkiriwang as the Industry Minister, Mr. Sukardan as the Minister of Transportation, Muhammad Nazir as the Minister of Shipping, Yar Prince Nur as the Minister of Public Works and Energy, Kiai Haji Ilyas as Minister of Religion, Jalaimana as the Minister of Social Affairs, Aziz Soleh, Minister of Health, and lastly, Ersunario as Minister of Agrarian Affairs. The program of Djuanda Cabinet. There are loads of programs that were held by Program Djuanda, which are as follows: establishing a national council, normalizationing the Republic of Indonesia's state, beginning of the implementation of the KMB, cancellation, the fight for Irian Jaya's return, and accelerating the development process. There are also achievements of Djuanda Cabinet. The first achievement of it was obtaining the Thomas Cup in June 1958. Second, established higher education institutions ITB, ITS, and IKIP. And the third, rearranged the boundaries of Indonesia's national waters through the Djuanda Declaration, which regulates the inland sea and territorial sea. The issuance of Djuanda Declaration, which regulated the boundaries of the Indonesian archipelago, was the success of the war cabinet that most benefited Indonesian sovereignty. Indonesian waters were expanded to 12 miles after Djuanda Declaration, up from 3 miles previously. There are also some difficulties or some issues that Djuanda Cabinet has to face that time. For instance, there were disturbances in numerous locations which hampered the interaction between the central and local governments. As a result, in 1957, the national deliberation at the Proclamation Building, Jalan Pegangsaan Timur No. 56, which debated national growth, the armed forces, and the division of Indonesian territory, was able to overcome it. Second, the state's financial and economic conditions deteriorated to the point where government initiatives cannot be implemented. And lastly, on November 30, 1957, The Chikini event occurred as a kind of assassination of President Sukarno. So, this is the last topic I will talk about, and it's the end of the Djuanda Cabinet. Why did the Djuanda Cabinet end? Djuanda's government was disbanded on 5th of July 1959 with the issuance of a presidential decree which signaled the end of liberal democracy and the transition to directed democracy. President Sukarno is the prime minister in this guided democracy, while Djuanda is the prime minister. And that is all for me. Thank you.